I hear you brought something from the Fire of Baltimore.
Yes, I did.
I see we have a couple of books here that you brought. Tell us a little bit about the fire in Baltimore.
Well, this was known as the Great Baltimore Fire. It was in February of 1904, and it was a fire that really decimated the downtown area of Baltimore. It started off in a dry goods store and spread very quickly to the surrounding areas and caused an extensive damage in Baltimore City.
And this is the area of the Inner Harbor today that's so beautiful down there with the aquarium and all that.
It actually stopped at the Inner Harbor, obviously, because of the water, but It was around the Camden area, the whole Inner Harbor area.
And what did you actually find? And who found it? And tell us a little bit about it.
My mother, Sarah Hessen, tells the oral history that her father, who was my grandfather, Ralph Truitt, was 9 years old at the time. And this is a picture of him when he was about 9 years old. He came down to Baltimore after the fire was over. He was walking around in the rubble and the ruins.
And he found...
And he looked down
this.
And he saw this on the ground. Being a curious little boy, he picked it up, put it in his pocket.
Okay.
And upon closer examination, you can see that it is a dozen eyeglasses that were melted together due to the intensity of the fire.
Right, and in fact, you can see that the glass has been actually crystallized, melted with the frames. Probably these frames would have been gold rolled, having a base metal on the middle and then gold on the outside. And they would have been, closer to our reading glasses of today as opposed to really glasses like me and you use. But obviously there was probably a dry goods store. These were not necessarily sold at opticians.